my cousin Slender, and Castellorum. Aye, and a Ratulorum too, and a gentleman born, Master Parson, who rides himself, Armigero in any bill, warrant, quittance, or obligation. Armigero. Aye, that I do, and have done any time these 300 years. All his successors gone before him hath done it, and all his ancestors that come after him may give the dozen white luces in their coat. It is an old coat. The dozen white houses do become an old coat. Well, it agrees well passant. It is a familiar beast to man, and signifies love. The loose is the flesh fish. The salt fish is an old coat. I may quarter cuts. You may by marrying. It is marring indeed, if he quarter it. Not a whit. Yes, fair lady, if he has a quarter of your coat, there is but 3 skirts for yourself in my simple conjectures. But that is all one. If Sir John Falstaff have committed disparagements unto you, I am of the church, and will be glad to do my benevolence to make atonements and compromises between you. The council shall bear it. It is a riot. It is not meet. The council hear a riot. There is no fear of God in a riot. The council, look, you shall desire to bear the fear of God, and not to hear a riot. Take your vizaments in that. My life, if I were young again, a sword should end it. It is Petter that frames is the sword and end it. And there's also another device in my brain, which peradventure brings good discretions with it. There's Anne Page, which is daughter in Master George Page, which is pretty virginity. Mistress Anne Page? She has brown hair and speaks small like a woman. It is that fairy woman for all the world, as just as you will desire, and 700 pounds of monies and gold and silver as her grandson upon his death's bed. God deliver to her joyful resurrections. Give when she is able to overtake 17 years old. It were a good motion, if we leave our pribbles and prabbles, and desire marriage between Master and Abraham. Mistress Anne Page. Did her grandsire leave her 700 pound? Aye, and her fathers make her a petter penny. I know the young gentleman. She has good gifts. 700 pounds and possibilities is good gifts. Well, let us see honest. Master Page, is Falstaff there? Shall I tell you a lie? I do despise a liar, as I do despise one that is false, or as I despise one that is not true. The knight Sir John is there, and I beseech you be ruled by your willers. I will peep the door for Master Page. What ho? What God bless your house here. Who's there? Here is God's blessing, and your friend and Justice Shallow, and here young Master Slender, that peradventure shall tell yon mother tale, if matters grow to your likings. I'm glad to see your worships well. I thank you for my venison, Master Shallow. Master Page, I'm glad to see you much. Good, do it, your good heart. I wished your venison better. It was ill killed. How doth good Mistress Page, and I thank you always with my heart, la, with my heart. Sir, I thank you. Sir, I thank you, by yea and no, I do. I am glad to see you, good Master Slender. How does your fallow greyhound, sir? I heard say he was outrun on Cartsell. It could not be judged, sir. You'll not confess. That he will not, 'tis your fault, 'tis a good dog. A cur, sir. Sir, he's a good dog and a fair dog. Can there be more said? He's good and fair. Is Sir John Falstaff here? Sir, he's within, and I could do a good office between you. It is spoke as the Christians ought to speak. He hath wronged me, Master Page. Sir, he doth in some sort confess it. If it be confessed, if it not redressed, is not that so, Master Page? He hath wronged me, indeed he hath, as at a word he hath. Believe me, Robert Shallow, Esquire, saith he is wronged. Here comes Sir John.